Welcome back today again, guys. I know you're very excited because we're going to be talking about one of my favorite, I know I said about all of them, but one of my favorite ethnic groups. I mean, this is probably got to be one of the most famous ethnic groups that maybe no one knows, because a lot of people in the Western world imitate them with the gauges in their ears and their mouths and things. So if you already know about the gauges and that what I've just said, you're probably already going to be expecting who I'm going to talk about. But let's get into it. So today we'll be talking about the Mursi ethnic group. Yes, the Mursi ethnic group that is located in southern Ethiopia, in the country of Ethiopia. They are mainly located around the South Omo region and are a nomadic cattle herd culture, but more recently are cultivators. And the Mursi people speak the Mursi language. Now, the Mursi have their own animist religion. In case you don't know what animist is, it's when the peoples believe in spirits and their ancestors are throughout nature and the animals and other humans, and they pay a big respect to nature, and nature is seen as held to the Most High. And this is seen in this religion, or a animist religion. So the Mursi women wear plates made of clay in their lower lips, and girls are pierced at the age of 15 or 16 years old. Women have the bottom teeth removed, and then the piercing begins. And after that, the lip is stretched. And yes, the lip is stretched a very long way. And then the clay lip plate is inserted into the, woman's lip. So pull, you got the piercing, you pull, and then obviously the plate is, inserted into the lip, or the outsides of the lip, and there's an opening in between the lip. So the Mursi people are known for, and the women are very much known for having plates that are up to 16 inches in their lips, big plates, 16 inches in their lips. And also the children are sometimes painted with white paint as well. And Mursi people are also known for their dunga, or a stick fighting ceremony. And the stick fighting is a very fierce, and blood is shed, and that is very normal in these battles. At a fight, each contestant is armed with a hardwood pole about 6 feet long with a weight of just under 2 pounds. And in the attacking position, this pole is gripped at its base with both hands, and the left above the right, in order to give the maximum swing leverage. And each player beats his opponent with his stick as many times as possible with the intention of knocking him out and knocking him down and eliminating him from the game. Donga is especially important when the men are looking for a bride. Death does not happen all the time, but it does happen sometime, and it does occur sometimes, so that must be noted. Now, the players are usually unmarried men, and the winner is carried away on a platform of poles to a group of girls waiting on the side of the arena, who decide among themselves which of them will ask for the man's hand in marriage. And taking part in the stick fight is considered to be more important than winning it. It's more important to play than actually to win it. And the men paint their bodies with a mixture of chalk and water before the fight. Little to no clothes are worn during the battle, and most men shave their heads bald before the fights. So the village life also in the Mursi is very communal, sharing milk and blood, much like the Maasai ethnic group of Kenya and Tanzania, does. Few also know Amharic, and Amharic is the official language of Ethiopia, and few of them know this language. Now, the Mursi see themselves as a product of migration, and this all has to do with finding a cool place for them to live. For example, near a riverside forest, and they just want a well-watered grassland for their cattle to herd and to, relax and to survive and live. And cattle is very vital to the contribution to the Mursi's diet. During the dry season, they live among the banks of the Omo, and and when the rain returns, they return to the grasslands, which are east of the river, and which they live close to the cattle, enjoy fresh milk for the rest of the season. Now, the Mursi's daily life is sometimes dangerous, but they have learned to live with, well, and also spend time chatting, singing, gossiping, and relaxing. They also have a rich oral tradition in which they pass down their philosophy, history, knowledge, and moral stories. And they have become world famous for their plates in their mouth, like I said, and also their gauges in their ears, and as well as their stick fighting that takes place in their community. And individual elders are elders who have good debating skills, knowledge of tradition and its precedents. And there's also Komaru, or the priest. And each village also has a priest as well, who embodies the well-being of the local peoples and acts as a communication median between the community and the Most High. And now the priest speaks when there are droughts, disease, and crop pests. And the priest is also sought out to treat droughts, crop pests, and epidemics as well. And there's also a healing tradition that is based around the powers of women healers in the Mursi community too. And with the Omo National Park being established in 1960s, the Mursi have inched into the market economy where they trade cattle, and a bigger number of tourists provide money that the peoples buy coffee, spices, and agricultural tools with. But this way of lifestyle for the Mursis, might not be long lasting or forever, because the Ethiopian government is soon to build a hydroelectric dam in the middle of their living area. With this hydroelectric dam that the Ethiopian government is going to build, this will eliminate the annual flood that happens, which will affect not only the Mursi, but also other ethnic groups that live in southern Ethiopia around that area. And this might displace and move the peoples to an area that they are not used to, if any area at all. So today we learned about the Mursi. I love the Mursi so much. A lot of people might think differently of the Mursi, but I like the Mursi. I like the Mursi for two reasons, especially. First, I love them for their creativity with the bowls, or the plates that they put in their mouth, and the gauges and the earrings, the earlobes. They put the gauges inside the earlobes. And I also love stick fighting, because when I found out about it, there's actually a community in South America that I was reading on one day too, that does stick fighting as well. So when I found out about that and how old it was in Africa, it really, had me excited. And I also love them for the last reason, is that they are still sticking to their traditions and being who they want to be, regardless of whatever else anybody else thinks. Because at the end of the day, we have to understand there's nothing wrong with, I don't want to say advancing. There's nothing wrong with making things easier, but there's also nothing wrong with a group of human beings living the way that they always lived and the way that they want to live. Because at the end of the day, all you have to do is eat, sleep, and survive. Everything else is human progress or humans making life difficult. But that's three of the reasons that I love the Mursi. But I just love the Mursi because they're very famous. I'm pretty sure a lot more people around the world know about them than maybe I'm giving them credit for. But for the people that don't know, this is the place where the gauges come from. And you're when you put the gauges in your lip and your ears, this is the home of that. So today we learned about other people. To all my people, as always, I'm about to be out of here. It's getting chilly, so I'm gonna go get warmed up. And to all my Mursi people, if you do see this, I respect you guys. I'm proud of you guys, and be safe on your endeavors. And as always, I'm out. One love.
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Shalom.
What up?
Hi.
African.